it's Vicky here. I'm going to do another video. I'm on a bit of a roll today on casting the circle. I'm going to read it from my trusty book of Shadows. My casting the circle is a lot longer than some people's. I find it better to do it. I find it more comfortable doing it my way. I don't know what everyone else feels comfortable with, but I find this way I feel more protected when I'm doing rituals or any workings within the circle. So you'll have your altar all set up with all the tools and the bits and bobs you need to do your rituals, and that will be somewhere in the north of where your circle is going to be. So you want to start by placing candles from east, west, south and then north. So then they'll be in each quarter area. Once this has been done, stand at the edge of the circle and visualise white light pouring down into it from infinity above. Now what I like to do before I cast a circle is meditation, to clear my mind so that I'm able to visualise better when I'm casting a circle. So it's up to you, you don't have to do that, but it's whatever makes you feel best. Focus your mind on the source of infinity above. So basically you're focusing your mind on the infinity above, the Father God and the strength of the earth beneath your feet. So once you've got all this focus in your mind, you want to say the following words. Mother Earth, I prep myself spiritually and mentally. Now you want to think of your intentions and visualise a temple of light and love growing over the circle. When you're ready, say these words. Now I usually see a golden light or a bright white light when I'm doing this. So here we go. So you want to say these words when you've visualised. The circle is about to be cast and the temple erected. Let the light and love and the energy which fills my sacred space be pure and work for the highest good and harm none. So then what you want to do is enter the circle and walk to the altar, taking your lighter and light the first large white altar candle, then the large black altar candle, and lastly the dinner candles. So you've got quite a few candles on. Most people will have quite a few candles on their altar. Remove the dinner candle from the holder and move to the east of your circle. Light the east candle from the dinner candle, and as you do so, say these words. May the watchtowers of the east be blessed with light and air to illuminate the temple and bring it life. Then you're going to move to the south, and then you will light the candle while repeating these words. May the watchtower of the south be blessed with light and fire to illuminate the temple and bring it warmth. Again, you're going to move to the west and repeat again. May the watchtower of the west be blessed with light and water to illuminate the temple and wash it clean. Finally, you get to your north. May the watchtower of the north be blessed with light and earth to illuminate the temple and bring it strength. So then you want to return to the altar, replace the candle in its holder and pick up the athame. Hold it high above your head and with your arms at full stretch, face the moon and ask again for the blessing from infinity above you. So basically, even if a lot of people do their main rituals of a night time, but if you're doing it through the day, you want to try and work out where the moon would be at that particular point, even if it's not risen yet. Feel the energy beginning to course down through your arms. Lower your arms, walk to the east quarter of your circle and point the athame to the ground and begin to walk around the edge of your circle, visualizing that you are drawing a golden white line of light with the point of your athame. Starting at the east, move to the south, then west, then north, and then back to the east. Move back to where you entered your circle and place the point of the blade into the ground, where it will remain until you are ready to finish. Now, if you are working inside, lay your athame across the entrance of your circle. Returning to your altar, put your index finger in the container of salt, and as you do so, visualize the light energy flowing down through your arm, into your hand and into the salt, and say these words. Let this salt of life purify my body and spirit, that I may use it for the highest good. Place 3 pinches of salt into water and stir it clockwise 3 times. Then you want to return to the east rim of your circle and begin sprinkling salt and water around the edges of the circle, saying these words as you do. I bless the east with salt and water to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. I bless the south with salt and water to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. I bless the west with salt and water to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. I bless the north with salt and water to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. Move to the east, complete the circle and then return to your altar. Place your dish on the altar and pick up your incense and then say these. So your incense will be lit back. You will have your incense lit, so don't worry about that. The incense should be lit when this all starts. So then you head to the east and you start. You're going to walk around the circle and say these words. I bless the east with the sacred scent to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. I bless the south with the sacred scent to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. I bless the west with the sacred scent to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. I bless the north with the sacred scent to purify, cleanse and protect my circle. Move to the east to complete the circle and then return to the altar. Return to the centre of your circle and place your incense on the altar. Your circle is complete. I have a few other things that I usually do once my circle is erect. I do draw an invoking pentacle and I draw down the moon on a full moon. But I actually am going to tell you how to do the invoking pentacle. I think this is quite important. This is one of the important things I do. So, when your circle is complete, return to the east edge of your circle and using your athame or crystal. Now I'm going to say use your crystal because you're using your athame as the break in the circle. Your athame is at the circle, so don't use the athame, use a crystal. Or even your index finger. I tend to use, depending on how I'm feeling and what crystals I have, it depends on what I do. Draw an invoking pentacle in the air at the east quarter as you say these words. May the watchtower of the east, element of air, guard and protect the sacred space, and grant me the blessing I require to fulfill my desires so they harm none. You move across to the south. May the watchtower of the south, element of fire, guard and protect this sacred space, and grant me the blessing I require to fulfill my desires so they harm none. Again. May the watchtowers of the west, element of water, guard and protect the sacred space, and grant me the blessing I require to fulfill my dreams so they harm none. May the watchtowers of the north, element of earth, guard and protect the sacred space, and grant me the blessings I require to fulfill my desires to harm none. Now move to the east, complete the circle, and then return to your altar, and draw the invoking pentacle above you. Now, every time you say these words, at each quarter, you will do an invoking pentacle in north, east, south, and west as you say the words. Okay, so if it was a full moon, I would do the drawing down the moon. Now, I will tell you how to do that now. Ringing the bell 3 times and replace it on your altar. Open your arms wide, raise your hands high above your head. Focus all your attention on the moon above you and visualize the goddess sending down her light and love to you. Draw this energy into your heart, into your spirit and into your body. Give thanks for those blessings that you have already received. Your health, your care, your career, your family and your loved ones. Lower your arms and extend them outside by your side, saying, I call upon the goddess to ask for assistance with my task. May she be ever present in my work and in my life. I am grateful for those gifts and blessings that I have already been given, and I am open and ready to receive those that are waiting to come to me. Picking up the cup of juice, or wine, or water, and hold it high above your head, allowing the energy and blessings of the moon to charge the liquid. Place the cup on the table. Raise the second So sometimes you will have a second athame for stuff like this. So raise the second athame or crystal wand high above your head and allow the energy and the blessings of the moon charge it to. Now lower the athame or crystal wand into the cup of water to symbolise the joining of male and female aspects of the deity, of man and life, and say these words. May man and woman be joined for eternal joy and happiness. May plants that sustain us be fruitful, and may we all be blessed with abundance. Remove the athame from the cup and lay it to one side. Your circle is now fully charged and you are ready to begin whatever task you have chosen to do. And finally, we've opened the circle, we've charged it, we've cleansed it, we've done our rituals. So whatever workings you want to do now that the circle is ready to work, you've done all that. Now the question is, how do you close the circle? So, you give the water and salt back to the earth by pouring it into the ground. Just before you close your circle, say these words. Lord and Lady, thank you for assisting me with my task. We've met in love and friendship. Let us part the same way. May the love that has been in this circle be shared with all. Merry meet. Merry we meet, merry we part, merry we meet again. The temple will now be closed. May the watchtowers of the east, elements of air, take for your use any powers that have not been used. May the watchtowers of the south, elements of fire, take for your use any powers that have not been used. May the watchtowers of the west, element of water, take for your use any powers that have not been used. May the watchtowers of the north, element of earth, take for you any powers that have not been used. And harm none, so may it be. Go back to the centre of your circle and begin to clean and clear away your magical tools. Take the incense stick and touch it to the liquid to put it out, and give thanks to the element of air for its blessing. If you are outside, give the sacred liquid back to the earth by pouring it into the ground. As you do so, give thanks to the element of water and earth for their blessing. Using your candle snuff, put out the candles on your altar, and as you do, give thanks to the element of fire for its blessing. Move to the edge of your circle, and using the candle snuff, put out the candles one by one, starting at the east quarter, then south, west and north. If you have placed your athame in the ground, pick it up now and thank it for guarding the entrance to your circle and sacred space, and place it with the rest of your tools. And that is basically everything you need to know about casting a circle. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Blessed be everybody.